What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life and Culinary Art. This is your boy Chef Angie OJ, as usual. Yeah, right. So today we're doing a Q&A and I'm answering random questions about myself. Right? So keep it locked.
I'm a winner, haters gonna hate. Gotta thank them cause they help to compensate. I'm a winner, tell it to your face. Record holder coming in first place. I'm a winner, not a babysitter. I will not lose, let's just cut to the chase. I'm a winner, tell it to your face. Record holder coming in at first place. Yeah, I was done before I started. Tell 'em finish line, I crossed it. If you bought a car, then I will still have you exhausted.
Alright guys, so before we move forward, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Alright, so what I did, I asked some of my friends and some of my followers and all of that for some questions, random questions that, just off the top of your mind. You don't have to really think about it, just questions that you feel like you want to ask me, whether as a chef or as a person, right? And to be honest, I got some pretty interesting questions. What I did though, I didn't think about them too much because I want the answers to be really genuine, right? So I didn't think about them too much. But I have them and I am going to go through them now. Alright. So the first question: who is your role model? Alright, so I have a few, but I would say my mentor and colleague and friend, Butler O'Neill Linton. Alright, I'm sure I can say that. I think I can say that. I don't know. Can I say that? I can say that. That's fine. So yeah. So some of you may know he's the first Jamaican butler. He's international butler, O'Neill Linton, and he has a butler school in Colorado, and he also runs an accredited business. So you can look him up. Chef O'Neill, well, not chef, I'm the chef. Butler O'Neill Linton, my mentor and friend, right? That is my role model. Next question. What is your wife's name? Okay, my wife's name, I don't know yet because I haven't found her. She's somewhere, I haven't found her as yet. At the moment, maybe my heart is searching, but me not so much. But how the liquor sound this thing. Next question. Where did your passion for food come from? Alright. Pretty much my passion for food, it comes from the beauty of it. The whole presentation and all of that. There's a thing that gives you the drive. So each time you would have prepared food and you get the reaction from persons and you see the face light up. You understand? You know that it is something that they appreciate and you know that you would have done a good job, right? And from that the passion will grow, and then you become a bit more familiar with what persons like and what they prefer and all of that. So that's really where my passion comes from. And also teaching students, and when you teach students and you realize that they really get it and they understand that, they can say like, sir, you didn't understand because I thought it was, but I know it is. No, right? So yeah, that's where my passion for food comes from. would you go back to your ex? If so, why? To be honest, it depends on which one, because there are some particular few that I no, like, just like go on your ways. But there's one that I think I would, because you know why? We kind of have a good thing, not a thing, but just a little. You know, talk as friends every now and then, and we laugh, we chat, and you know. So that particular person, it didn't end badly. So yeah, just that one. Just maybe that one. Right. Next question. Who is your crush right now? My crush right now. I cannot say a name. I do have one. I cannot say a name, but you know yourself, right? It's actually one of my best friends. And yeah. As I said, I cannot say a name. It's not who you think it is, trust me. Some of you will say, oh, I know it's this person, or I know it's this person, and trust me, you don't know. Only this person knows. And yeah, this person knows. So it's not like it's a secret thing. The person knows. Good. So leave it at that. Okay? Good. Next question. You're not worried by the pizza. If you must know, this is no other person than Sidini. Okay? So by the time Sidini, you see this video, then we buy the pizza already, because I'm supposed to purchase a pizza on the day of the recording of this video. So when you're seeing this video, you have already eaten the pizza. Okay? Good. So yes, I'm buying the pizza still. Next question. When am I going to get my own cake? Cheesecake, that is. Let me tell you guys something. There's a demand for cakes from these hands for quite some time. Alright? And there are a few persons who I'm supposed to bake some personal cakes for. Right? And I haven't done so yet because, oh my god, I'm just so busy. Yeah. But my apologies though. I will try not to keep you waiting any longer. So my friend Adria, I will produce that for you real soon. There's my sister, my son. My son is going to kill me, but yes, KJ, you'll get yours soon as well. Yeah. Next question. What keeps you going over and over? What keeps me going is the fact that, you know, old people always say once there's life, there's hope and all of that, right? And I stand by the fact that even though I may be weathering some storms, and I mean we all are, like, yeah, right? But then I have hope. And the fact that I serve a being above, and I am able to get up each day, and I am able to breathe, and I'm able to say, you know, oh, I still have my skill, and I still have this can do, I have that can do. So why be bothered about certain things that I can't even fix, right? Or fix. Right. So yeah, that keeps me going. The fact that I have life and I have hope, right? And I serve a God that heal it, and I serve a God that really deal with the situation when you ask Him. Understand? So yeah, don't let me preach up in here. Me preach, huh? Listen. Next question. Why are you so attractive? Why am I so attractive? To be honest, if you think I'm attractive, then that is fine, alright? But I don't know. Why am I this attractive? You know, like people know me. Y'all know that I love myself. I don't want to say I am. Well, I used to say that I'm conceited, right? Like me fully but I am not. I'm actually not. But I love myself bad. And me things I made the hottest thing where God like put on this earth and all these things and all them good something. You understand me? So I don't know. I try to keep myself together. I try not to look the worst. I try to, wear a smile on my face even when like I'm going through stuff. Understand? So I guess that would be a part of my attractiveness that you see. Other persons may testify otherwise. Yeah, but me again, I agree with you. Me, attractive bad. Me, like you to ask a question. Listen. Next question. What would be your advice for youths pursuing hospitality degree given that the current happenings, high level of uncertainty and the loss of jobs? Alright. We all know what is happening these days with the whole COVID situation and all of that. It is very troublesome. It is very, if you try to wrap your head around it too much, then you might get confused because we really can't predict what is going to happen next. We may say, oh, this is going to happen for 2021 and this is going to happen for this, and but we really don't know, right? So my advice to youths pursuing a hospitality degree, you're going out in the industry, the chefs and the waiters and the supervisors and the managers, you guys are going out there, right? So what you do is that you study as hard as you possibly can, get your qualification, get your skills up, enhance yourself and add stars to you, because even if you don't get a job in the hospitality sector, you are still a qualified youth. So be the go-getter, right? Even if you don't get the job in hospitality, you can be a business owner. You can run an online business, you can start up a business somewhere, and even if we lock down tomorrow, you are still a qualified youth. Understand? And that is something nobody can take away from you. I promise you, that is something nobody can take away from you. So study, stay in school, do what you have to do, because guess what? At the end of the day, you owe it to yourselves, and it is something that is going to take you out of. My boss, he always says that it is a thing that is going to take you out of poverty, and that always resonates with me. Understand? So even if you weren't poor before or whatever the case is, there is something that is going to save you and save your family, and that is something that you guys should know. Cool? Next question. How is business going? Alright. So for the persons who know, I operate two businesses. Culinary Arts by Chef Andrew OJ, that would be the catering service. That would be on somewhat of a pause for the most part, alright, for now. And then I have Omaria's Accessories and Wellness. Now that is where the detox come in, the wellness thing come in, the different gadgets, the memory cards and the vitamin C's, you name it, the whole works. right? The link is in the description box. You can check it out. It's on Instagram. The Instagram page is there. You can check that out, right? There's also shipping that is done on it. So local shipping. So just within Jamaica, really. I ship stuff based on person's order and stuff like that. So if I may say so myself, business can be better, right? But at least it is still floating for the most part. So yeah, that is how business is going. So guys, be sure to check out the link in the description box. Check out my Instagram business, Omario's Accessories and Wellness. Thank you. Next question. Why did you choose to become a chef? Technically, I had no idea I was going to be a chef. It started off a little story. Because when I was doing CAP level 1 like quite a number of years ago. Like long years ago, because you know, I'm not a young man and up in that age. Right? So I was doing CAP. I applied for CAP at Homewood and I started class. Going to class and taking the notes and culinary notes and food notes and the whole mise en place thing, and you know, and then after a while I began to question myself. I was saying, so when I get a level 1 skill, what am I going to use this skill to do? What is it really? Because honestly, I started the class, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, because trust me, I did not like the whole chef business. I never loved it, none at all. I used to wait for my friend in Mandeville. He was a chef. I used to wait for him, like after I leave my job, I'll go and wait for him. And I was saying like, bro, how do you do this? Like, I mean, understand how you spend so much hours at cook and serve people, and then leave like how much o'clock at night, and the workload, it just wasn't fitting. It just never worked out in my mind, right? And then I was thinking that, alright, so seeing as I am at Homewood and this thing seemed like you have some hospitality information, that I'm going to be like a server or something. You understand? Like, I really had no idea. And then I started to question and I started looking into things, and when I realized there's a lot of cooking aspect in it. So it is level 1, it was level 1 commercial food preparation, right? And I realized then that it is actually a chef course. I was like, so how I find myself doing a chef course? I'm not even like, chef, me want to go in a hotel, go serve or be a waiter or something, and me carry up tray and all that kind of stuff. Understand? And then it hit me. If I'm going to do it, I'm just gonna do it and done. And then I start going up the ladder, up the level. So I finished level 1, and then I end up doing a level 2 at Ebony Park Heart, and then I went back for a level 3 at Ebony Park Heart. And it's really when I started level 2 at Ebony Park, right? I realized that I'm actually a chef, and I actually do like this. You understand? And I used to get, I used to wear my yellow shirt. It was yellow shirt back then. Yellow shirt and my black pants. I said, no man, the yellow shirt look nice. And then when I started doing commercial in the kitchen, I started get a hang of things. I understand? And my good Miss Lindsay, hello, me, I feel big up Miss Lindsay. My mother, my friend, Miss good Lindsay. Understand? She is the whole chemistry behind my chef skills and all that, and how I do what I do. So Miss Lindsay is really my foundation. Miss Harvey gave me a good foundation as well at Homewood, and we really appreciate that. So Miss Harvey and Miss Lindsay, may I tell you, the best, hands down, may not ask, right? So I have to appreciate Miss Lindsay and Miss Harvey like 100%, right? And then when I went back to Ebony Park for my diploma level 3, was still Miss Lindsay. So Miss Lindsay played a big role, right? And I really have to give it up for you. Right? Thank you so much. Right. So yeah, that's when I really realized that I am going to be a chef. And then I just roll with it. I just put the things together and I just did what I had to do. Alright? Next question. If you could change your career, would you? Let's say, alright, so I can change my career, but I will not. Reason being, I started out as a chef and I ended up in the classroom lecturing and all of that. And I realized that it works hand in hand. It's really good that I know the knowledge, I have the knowledge, and then the ability to impart the knowledge is really good. So it works hand in hand, right? And if I am not going to be a chef, I must be a teacher or a manager. But it has to be related to hospitality, has to be related to food, it has to be related to the industry, right? Because I don't see myself teaching maths and them kind of something there. I see myself teaching commercial food preparation right through, understand? Or food and beverage or hospitality right through along that line. So no, I would not change my career path. It is the career path that it becomes me. So after a while, it becomes who you are. So now it is part of my identity. It's the brand, right? So now I am known as Chef Andrew OJ. That's what people know me as, or Chef Excellence, or King Omari, the chef, right? Anyway you take it, it's a part of the brand. It becomes who you are, right? So I just take it, I just work with it, and I just appreciate it, right? Yeah. Next question. Why did you choose baking? Alright, technically, I did not choose baking. What I do is I try to do everything chef related. So in my mind, commercial chef pretty much do everything. So a little bit of baking, a little bit of the whole Italian, the whole French cuisine, and the whole works. So but it's just that these days, especially when it comes down to Christmas time and all of that, then most of the baking is what happens. It's what comes out of you. But I still do the whole catering. I still have to do events, coordinating, and all of that kind of stuff. So I didn't choose baking as the specific area because my specific area would be management, right? But baking is in it, so yeah. Alright, so somebody's asking, what is your favorite color? My favorite color, can you tell? So my favorite color is blue, and it's what I'm wearing. So if you want to purchase clothes for me, you want to purchase, well, maybe not blue shoes, but blue is the color. Yeah. Why are you such a nosy neighbor? Tell me now. That's what my friend is asking me. But if you know me, you know I live right beside Shakira. I understand. I would move, right? But I'm actually using your Wi-Fi internet, Shakira, so we're not gonna move today. Yeah? Next question. So, what is your worst breakup? My worst breakup. To be honest, this has been a while. I think like from about 2014, I was dating a young lady at Ebony Park Heart where I used to go, right? And I don't know, we broke up the first time because we ended up dating twice. We broke up the first time. And we decided that, you know what, we're gonna try again. Because this girl was so overprotective and she just, just my skin. I understand, I want to study, I can't get to study, and the whole works, the whole story. Next time, I tell her that. But the whole breakup issue, when we broke up the second time, this girl called on her friend for me. I understand, it was like, if you went to Ebony Park, you know that where we go to wash our plates and stuff is like a long pipe stand kind of thing where everybody line up. And I went out there like an innocent person to get my stuff washed and all of that, right? And then here comes her friend. I mean, I tell her, say, our friend is not a small girl. And the girl draw down crowd and the girl say, look how you broke up with my friend and you couldn't wait till 1 day pass, you couldn't wait till a 2 day pass before you start date somebody else. And I said the girl draw down crowd down, and the girl, she never gone good. I tell her, the girl never gone good, right? But them know themselves. We still talk every now and then. They know themselves and they see me every day, so they know that I'm still around. But honestly, it wasn't a case where I decided to just find somebody else. But me didn't even know that that was a thing. But then I didn't know that, you know, when you break up with somebody, just wait a little bit. Me, just find somebody right away. And she never loved that. You understand? And she come take me and if you're a friend in a public, you see, I made to say when the crowd draw down and the crowd, everybody come like them ready to come with video and they're ready to come look and to see the big girl and knock out this little youth. Because me them time there, they want little, you know, like a simple brother. You understand? But yeah, that was my worst breakup ever in history. I have never had any more of those. Last but not least, how tall are you? Can you guess? How tall am I? I'm actually all of 6 feet 3 inches, right? A lot of advantage. I'm a very tall person. Even though I've seen persons taller than me still enough. I have friends who are taller than me, but I think 6'3" is it's a good look. It's a good height, right? I always say that it is not that I'm too tall. It's just I'm tall enough, and it works for me, right? So that's it, guys, for all of the questions, right? Feel free to ask some more questions if you will, and don't forget to shout me out, link me up as you normally do, right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you relatively soon. Alright? So until then, from me to you, Life and Culinary Arts by Chef Angie OJ, walk good.